Look at that, Riley Smith, 3 goals in 3 games so far in the playoffs, and the Sharks cannot hang. They are trailing 2-1 in this series. Once again, trailing 2-1 to the Calgary Flames. If we can win this, we have a huge advantage, obviously, over the San Jose Sharks, but we have to win the game. Now, I haven't seen anything yet, but how's it going? Oh, no. Edmonton, you got to get out of the first round, Edmonton. So far, through 3 games, we are doing our part to contribute to the Battle of Alberta. We need Edmonton to also contribute to a potential Battle of Alberta. I'm scrolling through real quickly so you can see the results through the playoffs to this point as we head into Game 4 at home. Last shot to defend home ice. If we can win this game, we take a 3-1 advantage in the series. And the San Jose Sharks, they did manage to capture their only win of the series through 3 games on home ice. They would love to do a little bit of a spoiler game here and capture one on the road. And obviously, we know that even if we win this game, the series is not a lock until we win 4 games in the series. I'm going to be periodically checking over on my recording setup during this game because I am so, what's the word I'm looking for? Paranoid that something bad is going to happen. The computer's going to crash during my recording, and then obviously if this goes online, then that will not have happened. There is a lot of weird stuff going on with my teammates. The controller feels so strange in my hands. The way the players are skating. So already not feeling very good about this one. We're going to get a line change in here. Just a quick one. Receive that puck. Send it up the boards. Toulouse dump it in. I really tried to dump it in. We don't need to when we have Granlund here. Shake around the defender, and Burns is going to pick up the loose puck there. Bickle skates it away for the Sharks. This is Brian Bickle, former Hawk, in on the play. Short side bid on the blocker side. Rejected, obviously, by Peter Mrazek in this game. Irwin through center to Setaguchi, and he just forks it wide of the goaltender. We actually send it the opposite direction that I intended, and a very slow start to this game for the Calgary Flames. Not liking the way we're playing right now. We need to get a group of bodies on the ice that can be a difference maker right now, because we haven't started the game very well. Get on the forecheck. Let's do that first. In order to first get on the forecheck, you have to get the puck across the attacking zone blue line, which we haven't done yet. And San Jose is not afraid. We've seen this in playoffs past. They're not afraid to just get that rubber disc in the general direction of the net. Oh my, off the back of the net from Keith Ollie. And we got to tie our guy up in front. It's a short side leaker. And the goal goes to Luke Adam. That's a bad goal from Mrazek, and it's just the slow start is now compounded by a San Jose Sharks goal, and they have the lead. Took the crowd right out of the game early on, wasted no time, off the glove as well, just to make that feel even worse for us. It went off of the glove of Mrazek. I put the 4th line out there. I wanted them to be a difference maker. They were a difference maker in the exact wrong fashion. So, need to find a way to get it going into the attacking zone. Ollie with a nice little escape move to try to get away from that pressure, get the puck going back into the San Jose zone. Radula, now we're going to bump that back down. We've drawn a penalty. Ollie with a big heaving bomb, but about 20 feet wide of the net. And 20 feet is an exaggeration, but not. And there we have the first disconnection of the controller of this game, so we don't see the penalty. I don't even know who's in the box. The controller disconnect has taken that replay out of the equation. For now, Hanalski just being patient with it. Down low, Granlund with the setup from the corner. Little fake shot, backdoor. McEwen is on it. Really good play by McEwen. Sagan tried to get that puck back, but it was not And the Sharks have a full clear. We have to do a zone reset from our own zone. Ekblad to Smith. Riley Smith, 3 goals in 3 games. Dangles away to the outside. Ekblad can keep inside the blue line. Ekblad with a little fake. We go down low for Granlund. Interchange with Granlund here. Now back down low for Ekblad. Ekblad to the back door. Sagan didn't quite read it perfectly. And the Sharks escape harm. They get away with one there. So they do escape harm for now on the kill. Waiting for my teammates to get open. Try to generate any kind of something we can here. Smith with another deke. A punch to the outside. Granlund in the one-timing spot. And it goes for Riley Smith. Goal number 4 in 4 games for number 28. Can you believe it? That was we have 2 weak goals by both goaltenders given up. And that is a power play marker. That one kind of went everywhere. There was the shot, there was the save. He put it right to the corner, so great rebound control by Niemi. But the aggressive power move to the net by Smith, it was just too much for the 5-hole of Antti Niemi. Flames tie it, a quick response to the initial goal that opened this game by San Jose, and we make the Sharks pay for their little penalty. That was a bad turnover. Luke Adam with the reception on that turnover has the lone goal in the game for the Sharks. We're really playing dangerous games with this, and it's out to center now. Troy Brouwer looks across rink for the one-timer. Our teammate really ruined that for Stahlberg. We're just going to send that down low, play our chip game. In front, return to Stahlberg. He didn't shoot for some reason. Now back to the point. Back down low to Stahlberg on the bump. Laxo sends it further back in. There is chaos everlasting out here. What a big hit given by Vlasic. And now Laxo down low for Eller, who just received the hit from Vlasic. Too much going on in this game right now. And a sloppy start for the Flames. Laxo sends it behind the net, and that'll be Peckham. Peckham tries to go back to Laxo on a D-to-D return, and it was interrupted. Intercepted by the Sharks. They keep possession on. Deflection in. Behind Mrazek, he covers. Snow Angel style. We're playing way too many games right now. I don't think this is the way we want to play. We need to go tight point right away. Take away that point shot. Way too much of that. Krajenzi with a deflection. Yes, the deflection. I wasn't sure if he had a second chance opportunity in there as well. It leaked behind Peter, and we get a break there. Our defenseman was behind Mrazek, so we rim it again. Round the net. That does find the exit with Talusti. So Yuri Talusti, little spin move, trying to puck shield to the front for Sagan. Again, these passes just not quite on the mark. Not going to help our cases if we cannot connect on these backdoor plays. Sataguchi will wind up in a fire, and that was played just wide of the net by Mrazek. Almost played it into his own net. We skated away, skate-to-stick move by Riley Smith. A perfect dump in, perfect time for the dump in, and now McEwen is put into a crumple. Crumple pie extreme behind the San Jose net there. I mean, did you see the way his knees folded? They shouldn't even exist now. Yuri Talusti, burst of speed, power move around the outside. Dangles the Sharks player, but Irwin able to get a skate to that move. Keeps the puck in possession of the San Jose Sharks. A dump in by Salonen. So Ollie, we're going to just flip that off the glass cleanly and away. Well, we missed the chance at a big body check right there on the forecheck. Woo! This game is very fast and loose, and that should be, it will be, an icing. Oh! Friendly fire. Sorry about that, Rajula. Maybe don't be standing there. That's not even the hit that I want to see. Well, that was a great hit. Elbow stayed down. Controller disconnected, but it did disconnect during a break-in play. So I do prefer a break-in play. Controller disconnection, that's a penalty. That's a hook. Hanowski, I believe, is that's who I had control of. It is my fault. And I did press the button. I did go for that stick lift, and that's the problem. Going for that lift, you're behind the player. The game is more than likely going to penalize you for that. So Calgary has scored on their power play. Will San Jose connect on their first of the game? I mean, penalty taking could be a big deal in this particular game we have going on this evening on the ice. Stay out of the box. Might be a lesson learned for both teams, but we'll find out. Aaron Ekblad. He gets into one. Welcome to the game. Now we're chasing down Brent Burns. It's going to be very hard to muscle Burns off the puck, but that was what Laxo attempted to do. Now, or Love, rather. And I don't know what Luff is. I don't know what his size is, but you can tell by his player on the ice, his character. He's a big man. He is a large human being, but not the largest in capacity on the ice tonight. That's probably Brent Burns, I would assume. Niemi leaves it there. Couture. Okay, we don't put Couture into a crumpled heap. The same way we did to McEwen earlier. Where are we at, Seeloff? Not how you want to play D. That is how you want to play D, though, by Peckham. And we would just be better served to just risk that in. Not a lot of zone possession for Calgary right now. And I say that, we get this chance. Peverley on the wraparound. Surprising Niemi. We got a very competitive flavor to this game tonight. Peckham drops a little bit late there, but I like the attempt at the D play. Well defended by Seeloff. Now Stahlberg helping out. We will just saucer that along. It will bank out the center. Mueller is crunched on his dump-in attempt. Peckham picking us up. This is as clean as you can expect on that dump-in play. Hanowski was going on a change that allowed Salonen to skate in, and he has the intercept. And he has a wraparound. A surprising try on Mrazek. We got to just flip it. And we do, but we flip it to the Sharks. Deflection. Save. Cover. I don't know what we're doing tonight. There is just nothing going right now for Calgary, aside from the Riley Smith power play goal. Only thing that's gone right now. Defensively, we're spending way too much time in this end of the rink. And you know what's really pissed me off about that play? How in the hell do you flip it on the other side of the ice and it goes right to a Sharks player? Just a careless giveaway. We cannot have careless giveaways. I believe Stahlberg had the careless giveaway. Love just getting it up. Headman to Granlund. Now Kostitz, and we want the drop pass, but we can't do a drop pass if you're getting in the freaking way! Thank you for getting in my way. Ekblad, escape move, finding the wide open Kostitz, and we are in the zone. Now, I want zone time here. Kostitz back to the point, interrupted by Burns. Hanowski, watch that stick. Over to Kostitz. We have the one-timer in the slot, but I'm going to forbid you from passing it to the slot for right now. We forego that opportunity. And it is a turnover. Brought back the other way by San Jose. Aaron Ekblad's hip check has something to say about that. Love, headman to Rajala. Sharks are playing a tighter game here. Rajala to toe drag dangle move to Granlund. It is denied and thrown off the side of the net by Rajala. Granlund gets it down to Rajala. Is Granlund finished? I can't remember if Granlund's finished. That would be his fellow countryman. Rajala, power move to the net as well. We almost took a penalty in that process. A high stick was just avoided. Bickle to the side of the net. Setaguchi with a weird rebound. The AI getting very creative in this game. Got to give it up to him. Icing? They just narrowly get the icing call. Vlasic with the touch. And I cannot get a break in this game right now. What a feed over to Granlund. And then just an awkward angle for Rajala to try to pot that one home on the rebound. And of course, off of the icing, D-zone face-off to the right side of Peter Mrazek. And it is handled well by Peverley. D to D, we try to go there behind the net. Peverley's on that. We will feed Cogliano, who will skate into this in motion. Dangle! Shot. All right, Cogliano. Way to go, Cogs. It goes across the other side of Niemi. Peverley keeps it in. Now Rajala. Over to Cogliano, trying to look for his second bid on the net in this shift. A lot of going on. Sharks are not having to dump the puck in as much as they had earlier in this series. And I say that, they go dump this one in. It is a clean retrieval for Laxo. Peverley takes a pass intended for Rajala. We have to dump this in. Smith, I believe, is onside with this, so just touch it anyway. And we do. We are onside. Peverley in front. Rajala turned aside. Laxo from a weird angle, glove down by Niemi. 61 seconds to go, almost 60 seconds to go in the period. And this one has had an extreme plethora of offensive options through the first 20 minutes in the game. I like the creativity from both teams tonight. There is a lot of offensive flair on the ice from both teams. And that could change all in a hurry. We could go to shutdown mode. Ekblad with a great shot from the point and an option for a deflection as well. I think that's Ekblad's shot on goal on that play. The forecheck has continued doing its work, and it will cause an icing. So we get an icing going the other way. Ekblad hammers it down after the whistle. We get Hey Baby playing in the rink. Well, any of you guys on the ice wearing red, you can be my girl for the evening. If you can go out there and get me a goal here before the period ends. There we go. Smith in on the forecheck. Sagan back down low to Sagan now. We're going to turn, and we're going to just let one go into the face of Yuri Talusti. Shoot! Oh, missed the net. And that'll be the period. That is the horn. We took our chances, and we come out with a 1-1 tie on the scoreboard. Oh, this is going to be a long night. I had that feeling. This is going to be a long game. This is going to be one of those games that it tests both sides. Both teams that are opposed against each other in this game and this series. This game 4 could be a legendary one. It has been through 20 minutes. It's been a very entertaining first 20 minutes of this game. We're giving them so much space on that wing, which has not been the characteristic play that we've had through the first couple of games. That was very weird by Riley Smith, and then he goes skate the stick, shook his man. Riley Smith, you got the hot stick on the ice? Why not? Why not take a shot? He's doing all kinds of dekes, dangles, being very successful on multiple levels for the Flames offensively. Take your shots when you can. So Eller, that means this is the third line, I'm sure. Peckham walking the middle. Oh, wow! Brouwer will score as it hit him. And I believe it found a way 5-hole on Niemi. I'm not sure if that's the way that went in. It is Troy Brouwer's second playoff goal. There's the walk to the middle, wind up the gun, and then powered in off of Troy Brouwer's leg or skate. It will be a legal goal. No review necessary at all. That might be off the leg. The overhead camera is not a great angle to tell what that puck did, but a great shot by Theo Peckham. That's very simple hockey too, by the way. That's just a simple play by a defenseman. Woo! Oh, Brouwer. He was trying to get his second goal in about 30 seconds. And it was a very fortuitous bounce to Brouwer to begin with. Eller's in on that forecheck. Sharks missed their pass going back into their own zone. Oh. Ooh! Brouwer off the side of the net. Having a great effort from Troy Brouwer right now. Eller will wrap it around. Brouwer is waiting. Try to fake out Irwin here. We're going to try to protect the puck against Irwin. Hanowski, other side. He has it. Point man there? No, we were changing. That was a bad pass to go for. Oh, we get it back. And a quick headman. Brouwer, get off the ice. Let someone else have a turn. Hanowski, puck shield. Oh, yes. Oh, that was beautiful. And lost it off the side of the net. That was a weird play. Weird physics from the game. Eller will just wrap it back on the net. Hanowski, and oh, the Sharks put it in their own net. It is going to be Hanowski's goal, but they poked it right back into their own open cage. Great keep in by Eller, just throws it back into the zone just to keep it inside that blue line. On the net, off the pad, rebound, Hanowski's on it, poke check by Niemi, and then basically Irwin just scooped that into his own net. I think that's Irwin who wears 52 there. He is the man with the own goal for the San Jose Sharks. And just like that, Calgary Flames up 3-1. We were fishing after that next goal for a couple of shifts there, so we were due to get that goal. And we get a great bounce. Oh, yes, Riley Smith. Great muscle effort. Riley Smith. And he can't get the shot away. It was really well defended. Tightly closed off by Brent Burns. So maybe the pass across was the right play to go with there. Seeloff gets a piece of whoever dumped that puck in. That was nearly knee-on-knee contact. McEwen tries to force it down low for Couture, who's working out of the right side corner. McEwen in the middle of the ice had 20 goals in the regular season from the blue line for San Jose. So absolutely he is a threat at all times to get some offense. Oh! Niemi is just asking for these guys to not have the puck anywhere near the blue paint right now after what has happened in this period. Love with a great body check on that zone entry. We go to Love. Love headman to the middle. What a brilliant pass to find Rich Peverly. Peverly goes skate the stick at the blue line. Not a smart move by Peverly. Could have just simplified that play there, and he would have been better served to have done that. Ekblad to the rescue, helping out his defense partner. Gagliardi protects. Skates away from the pressure given by Ekblad here as we force him up the half wall. And now Ekblad, now headman to Cogliano. Great teamwork here. Cogliano tried to go between two defenders. Try to force them into a weird spot on that play. We force it back down low to Cogliano. He is not only going to puck shield it, he is going to draw a penalty, a hook. And I can't remember who wears 57. Is that Luke Adam? No, this is Salonen. Salonen with the penalty for hooking. We've seen it called both ways, man. They have called it both ways. And we took one shot on the first power play, and we did score on that one shot. Oh! The Sagan goal of dreams not happening there. Great denial by Niemi Ekblad. Oh, there's another one. That's a slash. So a long 5-on-3 upcoming for Calgary. A long 5-on-3 for San Jose to kill off. And we got Machine Head playing, so you know how I feel about that. That's going to pump me up. It should pump the guys up on the ice. Mark-Edward Vlasic for slashing. I believe that was the call. That's what I called it on the ice. There we win the face-off clean this time. So Ekblad working from the top. And we will... There it is! Boom, Hanowski. Get in there. We have that cross-seam pass wide open for us on the power play. Because they don't have that. They are one extra man down. They're two extra men down, if that makes sense. We give it. Sagan, great location on that shot. Just couldn't get it to go. Now work the power play. Boom. Couple of passes. Catch between Ekblad and Granlund. We're changing. That's why. I'm taking my time. Got that change. Love from a weird angle. And it is cleared by Burns. Turned aside and cleared. San Jose doing the work right now on the 5-on-3. Calgary, understandably, being... We could have caught him on a line change there. Here, that's Toulousti's puck. Now you go to the side. Sagan fanned on it. Sagan fanning on that one-timer. Love cannot keep it. And the Sharks might get away with a full kill here. Why are we slow to skate to this? Love on the backhand. Sends it along to Radula. We're going to get this into the zone. Down low. It never found its way to Toulousti. Yeah, they're going to kill both of these off. We're going to puck chop at that because we don't have a choice. Radula chasing it down against McEwen. Hurdle goes back. He actually gave Radula the puck. And now Radula shoots, and the glove save is made by Niemi. Not a bad shot taken by Radula. We got a couple of good bounces on that. If Sagan hits that one-timer, who knows? Well, this is Sagan's wrist shot. Yes, right in the middle of the rink. Not a bad shot selection. Where he shot it and everything, I can't complain with that. It's Tyler Sagan in the middle of the rink on a power play. You take that shot right there every time. A giveaway to Luke Adam, but an unintentional one. And not a goal this time for Adam. We are going to harass him in the corner here. Look at this pressure on Adam. Kostitsyn with a dumb giveaway to Griba and then spit back out by Peter Mrazek. So hope you were ready for that. We drag across the middle. Another deke that didn't go anywhere. And now Eller passes up a breakaway. An accidental button press. I am really having my mistakes here. Stahlberg puts it right back on. Brouwer is in after it. Had several great shifts in this game. Down low. Eller shooting. There it is. Brouwer tries to whack away at it in front off of that rebound. And you can see the down low behind the net setup that we want. In front. Eller on the backhand. Niemi is dealing with a flurry of chances right now. Great effort. And we got a face wash. You want to... Oh, we're going to go! We're going to go! Eller with Griba. Griba started this. So, by the way, I didn't press anything. So, this is Griba, the first fight we're going to see here. You know, we should not have accepted this challenge. Eller is outclassed, and he is. We have the lead in the game. We have all the energy, all the momentum. Why would we agree to that tilt? We agree to it because we haven't had one yet in any of these episodes. And Lars Eller, the most unlikely of candidates to actually accept a fight, but he did. He agreed to it. Griba gave him all that he could handle on that one. He gave him the business. And just pay attention to that moment in this game. If San Jose finds a way to claw back into this one, remember that moment. We agreed to that fight, and he started it. Griba started that, AI player. Now Peckham, from a long range, doesn't actually get this one through on the net this time, or in a way that can be successfully scored on for Calgary. Because remember, he threw that one from the middle earlier, and it hit... Oh, man. It hit Brouwer, I believe, on the way through. We are really putting the pressure on there. Paverly, good pressure at center. Dumped back in by the Sharks. Laxo, we're going to puck chop. And we do interrupt that briefly, and we interrupted a second time on Bertrand, wearing the number 3 here. That's just trying to get that in my mind for who that player is, who wears 3 for San Jose. There's the headman breakout pass. Now I'm going to... Ooh, Toulousti. Toulousti to the back door. Oh! And he will score on a pass attempt. That was unforeseen. But that's why you just throw it there. You never know what might happen. This may have banked off the skate of Antti Niemi. I want to see it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Off the skate and in. Boom. Now, that was a perfect time to try to set that passing play up. And Talusti, the beneficiary of a fortunate bounce and a great break for the Calgary Flames against San Jose. Dump in. Oh, the puck was on Niemi and we jarred it free. We are in. Oh, the net's come off. We are really getting to our game. I mean, we were slow to start. San Jose didn't capitalize enough on their early game chances. And now we are starting to get every opportunity in the world, and we're making them count. We are getting lucky bounces as well. We've been very fortunate in this game. And Talusti, that line is right back out there, and they are hounding it. Hounding it. Talusti to Sagan. This time it's not going to bank in off of Niemi on an intended pass for Sagan, who was standing there in front of the net. And there's your slumping star, Brent Burns. 7 games since he last scored a point. So that would definitely trend back into the regular season, that streak. A pointless streak. There's a very nice low shot that Niemi had to be prepared for. Now Peverly is getting it from Krajenzi. We should have Sharks going to the box right now. We should have a couple of power plays for Calgary. I have not agreed to any of these fights. I still don't know why Eller would agree to a fight. I don't see Lars Eller as being a guy that would agree to a fight, but hey, you never know. This is the playoffs, man. Everything is on the line right now. That almost kicked into the net off the deflection. So get in there, 25 on 25. Irwin breaks it out. Really nice clean play to Krajenzi, and if Krajenzi scores on this, you're going to be glad you didn't agree to a fight, that you were sitting in the box for a moment where you could have got a goal. Ekblad with a great takeaway. Bank pass was a little slow, but we are going to work this all out as a team. Okay, or we won't. Peverly, shake move to the outside. Peverly spiels back. I don't think spiel is a word, but I have used it as one. Ekblad, way wide, but Peverly keeps it in. This game has some random things happening right now. That was a weird bounce. Dumped in by San Jose. And we do continue to force that issue as they try to gain that blue line. We are going to make it difficult. Ollie, a clean dump in here will suffice. Burns picks it up off of that weird carom off the end boards. And the Sharks are away. Big stretch pass to Setaguchi, winding one up from just inside the blue line. Ollie with a great chop at it, and it does get it back out to center. Burns from the red line forced a pass that did find its way to Setaguchi. Very lucky it did. And behind the net, Setaguchi around the world. Setaguchi. Yamamuchi Setaguchi. Come on, Ollie, get the puck out. Pavelski is around it now. Bickle, short side, goes in. 2-goal game. And because we didn't skate that puck out, we didn't get it out in time, Bickle is set up with a wonderful opportunity. Granted, it is a weak short side goal, but a flurry of chances for San Jose this time. Mrazek can only do so much to handle that. From that angle, that shouldn't go in, but it did. I can't change that. I cannot go back in time and change history. It is what it is. Brian Bickle on the board now. Assist to Pavelski. 2-goal game. Late in the second period could be a huge... seriously, that could be a massive goal in this game. This will be dumped in, certainly. Then there it is. Dump in follows, and Peckham in after the dump in to get the retrieval. We're just going to try to push the puck out, but Luke Adam having none of that. Watson back in further into the zone. So Calgary not out. San Jose has readjusted their game plan to try to get themselves back into it. Peckham headman misses Smith. That'll be a late period icing. Yep. 1.4. Think about that icing. Just think about that icing for a moment. 1.4 to go in the period. Think about it. If they score, that's a massive misplay. So Sagan would just win it to the corner. He does. Sagan wins it, period over. 2-goal deficit for San Jose entering the third. Not unsurmountable. Into the third period we go against the San Jose Sharks with a 2-goal lead. Nothing is impossible. At least if you're San Jose. I think that's what you got to be telling yourself. But nothing's impossible for us either. We could go out and have a 5-goal third period. I would love to see that because we would absolutely be dunking on the Sharks if we did it. So this is that little cutback move. Oh, Toulouse by the side of the net. In front it goes to Riley Smith. The setup perfect to begin the period. And it will be forced back in. Bertrand, a penalty taken. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. Early third period penalty. Yuri Toulouse, I think, going to the box. And it is... I'm not even sure how that's a penalty, though. Boarding is the call, but I just don't see the boarding on that. I really don't. I'm going to disagree with your call on the ice. But it's 2 minutes we got to kill off. Now, they get one here. It is immediately just a 1-goal deficit. 1-goal margins. That's a painful blocked shot. Setaguchi, rebound pushed aside by Peter Mrazek. Go, Paverly. Paverly scoops that one up clean. This is a time to actually do a deke. That's a time to do a deke. And he did try to do a deke. Killed a lot of time in the process. That's all that I can ask for. At a minimum, that'll be an icing. Peckham gets the touch. Icing is called. So that should be a new penalty killing unit. Yes, fresh unit on the ice. And the Sharks have come out flying immediately in the third period, looking for that next goal. I'm going to say it. Next goal in this game definitely wins it. Next goal wins the game. If they get a goal, I think if they can make this a 4-3 game, I think they win this game. I really do. I can see it working out like that. I'm going to just slap this down the rink. On net and handled with a little bit of trouble by Niemi. The breakout is clean to Pettit, obviously being this a penalty kill for us and a power play for the Sharks. Love, can he get it on net again? He just sends it into the Sharks bench. Not actually the smartest of clear there, because now we have to do a D-zone faceoff, and from that right side. And that's the shot that was actually on net. That's the clear that was on the net. That will count as obviously a save and a shot on goal. If that went in, I would have been losing my mind. And like I said, Niemi did have a little bit of trouble with that opportunity. So we don't want to go chasing behind the goal line too much. Leave these guys to their goal line setup. Rebound, Seeloff. He may have blocked a potential goal there. Made a good play on it. This one is also going to wind up on Niemi. And we'll do a little snow shower for him in the blue paint. And then just get off the ice. Oh, we got more face washing going on. Mueller goes after Stahlberg now. No fights. No more fights for the rest of the game. Because since that fight, San Jose has scored a goal. That was the play where he blocked it, Seeloff. I know whether that saved a goal, I have no idea. I don't know if that was going in anyway. But either way, just a brilliant sacrificial play by the defenseman, helping out his goalie. Play for your goaltender in these crucial games, or just play for your whole team. So we killed off that penalty. Got this thing back to 5-on-5, which is where I think we would obviously like to have this game. Eller with a pull-up. Couldn't find Sagan on the other side because obviously the Sharks stick in the way. And that's that slider for pass interceptions being cranked way up. It does make it hard to feed the puck through the slot, and just generally, if you're passing it anywhere near a defender, they're going to knock it down in this game. And that goes for both sides. I'm just trying to saucer this out to neutralize because Riley Smith had it and almost set him up for a big suicide pass. We had to do the loose puck deke, or else Riley Smith's brain is probably splattered all over the ice surface right now. And well, there are children in the audience, and I don't want them to have to see that. And rimmed around. There you go. Riley Smith keeps it in with his aggressive forechecking tactics. He's right after it again. Sagan forced it through the crease. Lax will just get it back down low. Eller! Whoa! Now this feels like a playoff game. That sequence felt like something out of a playoff game. Sharks change. They change. They take an opportunity to go for one. We just kind of blindly saucered that back out to center. Hanowski, a puck chop will work for me, unless it does that. Mueller back on. Oh, that's a goal waiting to happen. Ekblad pulls the rebound away from Peter Mrazek. Hanowski a dump in on the backhand. This one's elevated off of the back of the net. Hanowski back down low. Just trying to work that cycle. Couldn't quite get to it with Sergei Kostitsyn, who I have control of right now. Ollie defend that left side. Sharks are in on the left side again. Set up behind the net. We got to move it. We got to get the puck moving. And we got to get it into the neutral ice. So Hanowski, this is a great time to dangle out 3 defenders, and he might. Or he won't. I gave it a good, honest effort. If you're in there and everyone else is changing, just take a chance. Go for a deke. Make a fancy play with it. Because you're going to have guys coming back through that are on a line change anyway. Oh my goodness. Radula just escaped the big body contact. Pavelski does the right thing and tried to get it in deep. But it was knocked down by San Jose at the blue line, which can allow them to transition very quickly. A good stick lift battle is ensuing in the corner here as it's out to center again. We can just kind of play to survive a little bit here. Not the ideal way that I would set it up. I want to get on the offensive side of the puck. I want to play in the offensive zone, but I am also willing to survive if that's what it takes to win a game here. Good pressure by Peckham all the way up the half wall there, chasing the guy back to the point. But one of these is going to go in at some point. Couture just missed it wide. Mrazek probably should have just taken the whistle there, but this dump in will work like that. We dump it in wide of the net. Chopped back in. This is Lars Eller, who fought earlier in the game. The setup is in front. Toulouse couldn't get a connection on that. Good setup, though. Nonetheless, kept in. Walking the middle. Get out of the way. Sagan's going for something. I don't know what Sagan's going for, but my teammate just ruined that play at the blue line, and then that causes the Sagan penalty. Sagan comes in on a line change, and he gets a penalty for hitting someone, tripping. I don't know how. I thought that would be like an elbow. I don't know how that's a trip. The game is tripping. You're tripping balls, game. Game's tripping balls right now. Calling that penalty. That is not a penalty. I don't know how that's a trip. Ooh, off the stick blade. We got to chop at this. Oh, Ekblad with the weirdest of chops. And it's back in by Gagliardi. Defended by Ekblad. There's your $8 million contract coming into play right there. $8 million defense. $8 million defense might win you a Stanley Cup here. Maybe. There's a lot of rounds to go. A lot of hockey. But $8 million will also get you a big body check like that. Ekblad full down the ice. And we should have gotten a full service change from the penalty killing units that are out there. Stahlberg with an intercept. He can turn it around. He can transition from 0 to 100 in just a few seconds. That was a nice little shot. Just needed to get it back on Niemi. He is run over like a bull train at center ice. Nice hit. Oh, man, we almost had a Peverly breakaway. They just got to that in the nick of time. So Cogliano down the rink. And this kill is certainly over for Calgary. We're allowing them to stretch that ice a little more than I would prefer. That is actually blocked. It never got to Mrazek. Burns keeps it just inside the blue line, and it goes in. Ooh, just after the power play has expired, San Jose is within one. Setaguchi's one-timer again goes off of Mrazek and in. Never say never here. Never say die. I got to see what exactly this did. We're not going to see because we got the ISO cam on Setaguchi, so we can see his stupid celebration after his goal. Never say die. 6 minutes to go. 1 goal deficit. Again, I said this when we came into the period. Nothing is impossible. And a complete comeback, a reversal of the trend here, as San Jose has gotten all of the offense in this third period of play. Oh boy. Yep, we are on the verge of giving up the lead in this one. And now Ollie steps in. And he's going to give a little whack and a shove in the face of, I believe, Salonen. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's Salonen wearing 57. And Keith Ollie, lucky to not take a penalty there, but a bit of a message being sent. You're not going to push this team around. Things are getting very frantic, and Mrazek is just having a hard enough time just finding the puck in this chaos. We keep playing the way we're playing right now defensively. We will not win this game. Yeah, they want it really bad. Setaguchi gets another one on net. Pavelski is on to that rebound, but Sagan just peels it right off of him. Sagan to the inside, lets one fly off the zone entry. That's what I want from my top line. I need my top line needs to be out there more often, and you need to be my best line. My best line is on the ice to be my best line. So go be exactly that. I've had no issues with Riley Smith in this playoff round. Good poke check by Smith, but he actually just ended up forcing it further along the ice for San Jose to get the breakout. Peckham, he rims it cleanly along for Smith. He leaves it there for Seguin. Seguin to Toulouse. Toulouse back to Seguin. A save! And a wraparound forced wide. Holy jumping, what a save by Antti Niemi, one of the biggest in this game and in this series so far. I don't know where the puck is. I can't believe my eyeballs right now. The reversal for Peckham. Smith cleans it up along the boards and sends it back out to center. Irwin is harassed. The pressure's put on the Flames fans. They want the cup, but we're in round 1, so we can't get the cup. Nice reverse hit on Watson. Shrugged off by Peckham. On the forecheck there. Rink wide. Brouwer on the wing. Brouwer does a move. Brouwer, power move. Stolberg into the paraphernalia of Niemi and covered through the 5-hole. Have you ever seen such intense action? End to end, rink to rink, both teams are flying. That was the give and go play with Toulouse to Seguin. What a save. Put that on your highlight compilation at the end of this playoffs, because that was a big save in this game and a big save in that moment. If San Jose ties it, also remember that save. Back up top, Toulouse. Seguin. Give for Smith. The give for Smith was intercepted by Couture. Now Smith just continues the battle. If there's one thing for Riley Smith that I've seen in this game, he is just continuing the battle after it. He doesn't give up on any plays. Toulouse harasses Bertrand. We're going to force him back up the rink. Bertrand, why would you do a deke? Why would you do a deke? So he can do that. So he can get it back to the point. He shovels it back in. Seguin just lets it fly along the boards there. Riley Smith out to center. Passes off for Seguin. We are onside with this. Seguin cannot get the shot because of Vlasic's great defending. So the defense too strong from Vlasic. Defense too strong from Love. Well, strong enough anyway, as it was forced back in by Setaguchi. The puck is lost. It is Aaron Ekblad to Lars Eller. Stay on side for me. Dished off to Stolberg. Stolberg to, I was hoping that Brouwer would crash. Brouwer has crashed. And now in the corner for Eller. Too much going on. Return for Brouwer, but it goes across the rink near the defenseman. And here it is, Bickle. Through the middle. Bickle has so much space, but he pulls off near side to the boards. McEwen blasts. Wide of the net. Seeloff just rims it. Kostitsin can board play, and victory should be secured for goal! No! Victory is secured, but Kostitsin was demolished in the process. And Calgary will hang on to win a thrilling Game 4, taking a 3-1 lead in the series. Boy, did we ever have to work for this one. All of the highlights in this one. Griba's fight with Eller, the first fight we have had in the GM mode series. Then the boys are back is playing for some reason. Yeah, the boys are back indeed, in thrilling fashion on home ice. Is this the last play? What is? Oh, this is the goal. This is the game-winning goal from Yuri Toulouse, I believe, is who had that goal.